T-Man 978 Chill Review.
Alright, T-Man 978. After reviewing a whole bunch of live action Disney Plus people, we get the Disney What If Infinity Ultron, who I guess technically is a part of their multiverse. If depending on where you are, you look like whatever, depending on the universe that you're in. But here he is. Here's his cape. The cape is nicely sculpted and whatnot. It's cool that they painted that. It is pegged in right there, but it's mostly held on by these things coming out of his back, which keep it into place right there. Let's see if I can actually get his face while we're here. If you didn't watch the show, he's pretty much Ultron if Vision didn't get his personality that he got from the Mind Stone, I believe it was. But he still has that stone. And he has the other Infinity Stones, unfortunately for everybody in the Marvel Universe. But outside of just the silver paint or the silver of his body, as you can see, he is covered in these like gold details. Like, let me zoom in on that. It's gold throughout, even if you don't really see it until you zoom in or really look at it. And it's going around his waist and it's on his back, so that's nice. Some on the knees. But what I'm not liking about this guy is some of the stuff is kind of gummy and loose feeling. He is holding this spear, but very loosely, as you can see right here. I mean, I can just wiggle that straight out, and this is a thick post. They do have paint going through the spear and paint in the little dot areas right there. It is very long, as you can see, it's touching the ground, and it's still that high when you put it together. It's made out of a very pliable material and got bent in the box, so I'll have to work with that. And let's let you see the back of his hands and whatnot, which also have the gloves. Gold, I mean. But articulation, his head is actually on a hinge. So he can actually look up for when he's flying, which is cool. And look down and rotate. He doesn't really have any tilt. You get a little bit. And let's let you see these things on the side of the face. These shoulder pads, they're soft, but this is all one piece connected to the front and back. I can get the arm out 90 degrees, which is cool. I can get him to swing forward about 90 degrees and 90 degrees back. But going straight up, you're going to be, it does get out the way a little bit. So yeah, the arms aren't as hindered as it would look. So I'm not going to complain about that. You get swivel there, double jointed pinless elbows. Both wrists go in and out like that and rotate. Diaphragm joint, you get that. You get some back, you get some forward a tiny bit. Nothing in the waist. Legs go out there, which is really wide. They can kick forward. Yeah, about 90 degrees. It's a Build-A-Figure, so you might have to worry about it popping off at the thigh, depending on how you're stressing it. You get pinless double knees. And let's make sure I show the back of his thighs. Right there. You get no type of ankle swivel or mid-shin swivel, but the feet can go all the way back. They can go pretty much all the way forward. And you get ankle pivot, and this is what the bottom of the feet look like. So they even put the gold paint on the bottom of the feet, so that's cool. He's not the most dynamically posable. I wish he had different hands, to be honest, like 2 fists and And another hand that looks like this would have been cool. A tighter grip would have definitely been cool. Like, I appreciate pliable fingers so you can open it to hold stuff, but when the weapon just falls right out, that's always aggravating. Silver armor kind of reminds me of the way they did the Eternals. Here he is next to another Build-A-Figure I put together recently that I like more. And here he is next to the other figures in the wave that you needed to buy in order to get him. I have Moon Knight, but I have not reviewed Moon Knight. So I'm just gonna end this right here with these people right here. Here's my recap. Infinity Ultron, like I just said, he is covered in the details that he had from the show, but he's not super overly dynamic. The cape is just posed. Wired cape would be nice, but Hasbro hasn't been doing it, so I'm not gonna sit here and expect that. Extra hands and stuff would have been nice as well, because these things don't come with the most extraordinary accessories, especially Kamala Khan. Sharon Carter, basically boring. Kamala Khan, basically boring. Mr. Knight right there, Mr. Knight is cool. He doesn't have pinless elbows, which is unfortunate. They took his arms from an older figure, but gave the rest of his body new parts. And he even has like ankle swivel, which is cool. But yeah, he's decent. He's just hindered in the ab section because of the overlay for this jacket right there, and being all one piece instead of them actually doing the sculpting into the body. I don't know why they did that. She-Hulk. She-Hulk is good, but she could have been better if she had a different facial expression and the ability to move her neck more. All that hair always hinders the articulation, and then when they give them the dumbbell joint at the top of the neck, it really hinders things. So yeah, her torso is kind of stiff as well, so it's hard to pose her. Hawkeye, I really like Hawkeye. Clint Barton, I really like him more than I thought I would. If he had ankle swivel like the Moon Knight does, he would be really great. He would be on par with G.I. Joe almost. So he's really good. My only issue, or my main issue with him, is his facial expression and that neck. Kate Bishop, I like her. She has articulation females don't have. Like, none of these females up here have a butterfly joint, which is cool. And she has pinless double elbows. She-Hulk got that. For whatever reason, let me make sure I'm not lying. I think, yeah, they gave her the dumbbell joint. Her head is actually more posable than some of the other ones up here. I definitely like her likeness. Her likeness is better than Clint Barton. But what stops her from being just like Clint Barton is they didn't give her the hinge neck and the torso. Female torsos with Marvel Legends suck sometimes. But yeah, if you want all of these Disney Plus people to be in your collection, it is what it is. You gotta buy these versions until they make new ones. But anywho, if anybody was waiting for this video, thank you so much. Thank anybody who's actually watching these videos and watching to this point in the video. Hashtag completionist. Until next time, T-Man978 out of here. Thank you definitely for watching.
Figure action. That one's me.
Join the Syndicate Toy Hunters Facebook group. Link in the description. Click the videos. Click the fucking videos, baby. Click the videos. You should really click these